Boom, 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 boom. Welcome back to Midnight Suns. Couple things. I've salvaged some cards. I've done some deck building. I've upgraded Nico's cards. And I found another piece of credits around the Abbey, which she wanted us to do because she didn't like how messy it was getting. And so we're going to turn that in. We get some willpower and a key, and, you know, Carol's happy, which is ultimately the most important thing ever. So we've got a Nico mission coming up next, and I'm thinking we take out a couple of the ladies. We've got a summoning circle to mess with and disrupt. We need credits. If Nico can KO 2 enemies in a turn, we could possibly get some rare blueprints, which I'm starting to feel like are very important so that we can craft things the way that we want. The challenge is, the way I've got her deck built is that I don't have a ton of abilities where she can KO multiple times. Like Witchfire, if I make a couple copies of this and get some upgrades so we can get more recasts, could be nice there. Witchstorm could work for that. So we'll take the challenge and hopefully we can pull that off. But yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. Okay. So we're gonna bring out Magik. We made a pretty cool deck for her. That is not Magik at all. There we go. So she's got Quick Soul slash plus. Both of them, I should say. One is modded with an extra bit of damage. We've got Soul Blast plus. All of these have knockback. That's the important thing because we want to be playing Limbo's Grasp plus, which also creates portals. So portals, 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 more portals. And then I'm throwing in this heroic reinforcement. I feel like it's probably not that good. Like on paper it's cool, but at this difficulty, using a card play to summon in a random hero from the Abbey for one turn is kind of rough. But if I can work it in there situationally, I'll try to do it. That's replacing Gather, which is a little bit more consistent. But, I mean, we're just going to try and have some fun here. It's an easy rated mission, so we'll see. Nico's deck is 2 times Curse, Double Up Plus, which is a newer card for her. I crafted an extra set of restores, so we can have 2 restore pluses. Now, this is only so that I can encourage us drawing this card more frequently. As long as I have one, I'm happy. But I don't need 2 in my hand. I can always redraw 1. Or if we need to heal somebody and they're not under 50% HP, I don't feel as bad. Empower plus, Swarm plus, and Witch Storm is the deck there. And then we're going to bring the Hunter, and we've made some changes to the Hunter deck away from some of the previous changes that we made. Went back into the double Merciless here for some more damaging attacks. And with Magik, hopefully we can get some stuns. We're bringing out the Deadly Ground, so we can set up some stuns with that. I've got the Mindbender, which is modded to be free, Annihilation, All Out Plus, and 1 Mindbreaker. I'm going to talk about this card a little bit, if I don't forget, during this combat. We're going to go with the Do Not Exhaust abilities again, just to try that out. I know the resist is insanely strong, but with Mindbender, I feel like this is just insane. And then Obsidian Collar for double damage after playing 3 Hunter cards. For these, I think I'm gonna bring out the Concealment, and instead of the Anti-Material Charm, we will bring a Cure and go from there. Okay, let's rock and roll. KO 2 enemies on a turn with Nico. We're gonna try. That last mission had to employ some cheese. Took me a long try, and it was... Whew, that was tough to deal with. Okay, so attack defending enemies to break protection on the Mystics. Damaging a Mystic will disrupt their connection to the summoning ritual. Summoning portal will collapse when all Mystics have been interrupted. Now, when they're getting protected and we Mindbender somebody...
Goes without saying, but we can't have them summoning
they're most likely going to attack them as well. Oh, Blessed. That's a new thing we haven't seen yet.
I'm waiting.
Okay. We did get a Limbo portal already. I love to see that. We don't have any natural environment stuff, unfortunately. But we have a couple of things here. Like, this is really nice. It's going to KO 2 of the hounds, both with mission cards. Nico is, for some reason, being attacked by literally everyone. Why is that? I'm gonna have to change that. If I could use this with Nico to get one of the KOing things, that would be great. And then I could maybe follow up to taunt the other dogs away. I'd be okay with that. I do need to generate some heroism first. Maybe we start with this. If they have full health, deal extra damage. It's kind of tempting, but I think I need the quick card here. Yeah, and I guess we can use this pit to try and like knock people into stuff as well. Or do I want to... Maybe I just do it like this. So we damage the Mystic as well. Right? We set up a portal. I'm trying to find a good spot for it here. It does... Yeah, that Mystic's gonna get hit. It's probably gonna blow up a lot more than we need to. But that's fine. Let's use the quick soul slash to punch this guy through.
Consider it done.
Little messy.
You were never
It's a lot of damage.
That's one
Summoning
Mystic
disrupted
out.
there. We could also just like boom boom. If I could redraw some stuff, it would be kind of nice. I don't know that I'm going to get up to Mindbreaker, but maybe. Nico, I'm just going to do this.
How about this one?
Okay, so there's her challenge done. So this Blessed is specifically against Lilin, so most of these enemies. Delay the summoning ritual by 1 turn. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Let's redraw the Mindbreaker for now. Ooh, Deadly Ground could be kind of cool. It generates some heroism for us. Let's redraw the Annihilation also. Interesting. Okay. I don't think that's going to help me here. We do have extra moves now, though, so what we could do is reposition to do a shove of some kind. Chances are pretty low that those become successful. Not the best draws. And we didn't get any portals. But we could just knock these guys into stuff. So what I'm thinking, what if we did a forceful into here? It's gonna stun the dog. It's gonna do some damage to the Mystic. And then we still have a last sight, which isn't really that impactful here because I'm gonna have to pretty much either let Magik tank or do things a little bit of a different way. Let me think about how I could do this differently. I wouldn't mind having her get a counter, because Nico's going to get attacked by 2 here, which is slightly problematic. I could taunt 1 away. Last Sight now also taunts and adds heroism because of the mod. I could also just hit the Mystic, which would be kind of nice there too. This won't KO unless I shove first, which is kind of an option I'm thinking of. If I shove here, Then I Soul Blast. We don't taunt the dog. Well, I would actually. Hold on. Let me just do it. 50%. It's actually not too bad, but
We see all of your movements.
okay. Oh yeah, and I realized. I just realized. I have to actually taunt them, not just damage them. The Guardians are the ones that take the damage. So I could do this now so that we get the KO and the counter, but the counter doesn't really matter because I'm not going to really be able to taunt. So I think in this scenario, it's going to be better for me. 41% is not bad, but I could also reposition over to here. These guys are immune to taunt, that's fine. But I could reposition over to here and do like a knockback on these guys to break that. And then this guy's fairly low, man. I could weaken this one so that Nico doesn't get attacked by 3. She's already gonna get hit very hard. We have some environment stuff too that we might be able to use. Two ways of looking at this. If I were to move here, do I have a space behind this guy? I sort of do. The reason that this could be interesting is that I get more damage here. And then I get the quick. And then I get an extra move. And I can come back to this and I can Soul Blast.
I am impressed.
This is kind of nice, like... that is pretty cool. Double damage to all Lilin, like... Dude, I don't know if these guys count. No, these guys are Hydra. What am I thinking? The Mystics are Hydra. Okay, so that's not going to be that useful now. But that's fine. Let's come back here. Don't mind me, sir.
Get on.
We could either do this, which I think is pretty decent. Oh, that's a drop too. Or... could do one of these to stun this Mystic and damage the other one. But this one's... yeah, I'm not really worried about that. I think I'd rather get some damage here. Maybe a couple of different ways we could approach that, but either way, we're disrupting some summons.
Almost there.
We have concealment, we have cure, and I could drop a concealment on Nico here. I don't think we need that. She should survive these hits. Famous last words. 135. I think we should try and use as many of these as we can here. Only Nico can do it. Hunter, we don't have the angle, but I could blow this up. I guess we just blow these up from range. Oh no, okay, we are gonna move. Let's see where Nico would move. Nico moves to basically where that square is. Okay, so we'll do this.
This usually works.
A feeble effort.
And then we'll blow this up.
You had your chance to escape.
And then, is there anything else that we have access to? Not really. We could blow this up, but I mean, I kind of want to keep something for a potential merciless combo. So let's just be chill.
Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call for.
You're mine.
Okay, so she got weak
Now that's a cheap shot.
and dazed. Alrighty.
This should help.
Oh, she got countered. Okay.
That still won't be enough.
There's Merciless and Mindbender. That's actually perfect. So Mindbender being free is so nice. Where this got very complicated was dealing with frenzied units. But now Mindbender we want to use on the units that are protecting, because it breaks protection and he's going to hammer into this Mystic, and that's going to shut down the summoning circle. And then we can kind of focus on all of our other problems. We don't need to play Blessing, because these are both just minions. We don't need to play delay summoning either. Oh, okay. Maybe. Maybe. We have a lot of cool stuff here right now. Okay, let's Mindbender first on here.
Let's see how tough you are.
So they can be dazed, that's cool.
Finally, it's my turn.
How does that work for them, I wonder? Dazed 4, unable to act, removed after 4 cards are played. So it's our cards? That's kind of interesting. Okay, so we still have a lot to chew through here. I don't have any quick cards, unfortunately. But we do have a beautiful Limbo's Grasp. We could set this up, stun, and KO something. How many are attacking Magik? The 2 big guys are. Nico's getting attacked by all of the hounds. But we could KO this one, and then she'd be awake. She can knock these into each other, and then she's fine. This is going to be 328 damage. Plus the damage going through the portal. So we could get rid of this guy. I think that's decent. Or we could get rid of the Mystics. I think just because the Hunter's the only one being targeted here, and she's getting targeted by 2, I'm going to try to get rid of one of those. The beauty of this card now is that not only does it buff the portal damage, it also creates a portal. Like, that is insane to me. Oh, right, but this is going to be my one move. So then I won't have these, which is a problem. I guess if I need to, I could go Vial of Shadows to save Nico. I don't have any other cards that are buffing moves right now. And I don't have any redraws either. This should be the KO for this guy, which would give me resist here. I mean, that's probably the safest thing for us to do. And then I'll have a hero combo for 312. Or I can do the reinforcement thing. I feel like if you don't do this right at the start of your turn, it's obviously wasted though, right? Yeah. Well, I have to punch through the portal. Big stunny there. Finish this, we're gonna gain a resist.
You have earned this. Hail that.
We got the obsidian collar off of that. I will display this.
The advantage is mine.
Now, realistically, I should hero combo something. I guess we hero combo this. Right? It's the only thing we can actually clear. Oh, and actually, this daze is not our card, so maybe it's 4 enemy actions. That's interesting. We could also do the hero combo on the shield guy to get rid of his shields, but then he's coming in with the super punch. Yeah, maybe we just clear a mystic. Oh, and this gives us a move, but that doesn't give us a shove, which we already used, so whatever. But it does give us the ability to come back here and maybe kick one of these. And then we could slam this. Maybe we do have a way without using the conceal. Can't counter me if you're dead.
We are good together.
So there's our move. Problem is, I still don't think we have enough. I don't think I can bounce this in a way that's going to not hit Magik. Well, I could try using Magik to do it. It'd be tight. I don't know. Let's look at it. No, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. We'll take this one. I can't remember how much the minions are doing right now. I don't know if they're doing 91 or not. We'll just conceal her. It's fine.
I owe you. I will remember your face.
The rift opens.
he went in to protect again, eh? So her days got removed. I'm not sure exactly what causes that. These are both being doubled right now. We have a 2 days here. Let's redraw these. Apply a marked. I actually don't mind this. I think the damage is going to get applied first. So we wouldn't actually benefit from that. Last sight would break through the protection. And then I could even go merciless on one of the hounds. Or on this one. And start working on all of that. And then do like an annihilation. To clear out the hounds there. We do have a shove as well.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Okay, so that's taunted. We have resist, so I'm not worried. 208. I'm not KOing anything, really. So the mark doesn't help me necessarily. I think Nico's in a little bit of trouble. But I'll probably move back here and shove this thing. Well, I'm actually not going to be able to do that. Am I? Not if I use Annihilation.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Cool, look at that. It's so close to hitting all 5. What I wonder is, would it be worth me spending, because it's 52 for each heroism. I think it would be worth me spending this move here. Well, maybe not. Well, yeah, but with the knockbacks and stuff and maybe knocking into Nico, like, maybe that extra damage would be worth it. This is knocking them both into her, and Nico's not taking any damage. I'm just looking at all possible options here. I'm wondering if there's some way I can do this, but this looks like my best option, actually.
Your time has come.
That was kind of cool. He was like suspended there for a second. Okay, so down to 233. I'm a little concerned about Nico. Magik would be fine from those two, so I think if I have to only hit 3, I hit these. Oh, and I can actually hit 4, so this is what I do for sure. hope Nico's okay there. It'll be close.
Consider it done.
Stories tell us you are strong.
Okay, I'm gonna play that.
Welcome assistance.
It isn't
So
going to
62,
work.
okay. 62 the minions are hitting for. Oh, okay. Fair play.
Our ally requires aid.
Fair play.
My time to shine. Time for the real thing.
These guys are getting close to KO'd anyway, so if we get some portals, we can knock them into their own pit.
Still want a fight?
Perfect. We're gonna do this. Now, we can just do a shove here, and this guy will handle that. I hope this works. We could also try the quick soul slash here. It'll at least give us an extra move, which could be nice situationally. And let's see what the chances are. Looks to be the same.
Ready?
And then if we do get the KO, then we get the card play back.
That was something.
Come on. Nice.
You won't survive another encounter with me.
Nice, nice, nice. Now we could even just do this. Or, actually, I have a better idea. Let's go here.
They are repositioning.
You set that up.
Ant to me. I'll step on you if I have to.
Guy's gonna be close to getting KO'd by that dude. Okay, we still have a shove, so I could use this as well. Yeah, I think we're okay here.
There is no way to run.
No mercy for the servants of Olympus.
We'll draw some new hunter cards
Weak,
here.
even for Hydra.
And then we'll set up for next turn to finish. Actually, we can just hold that.
Hydra's in control of the
So if our
situation.
first hand draw there would have been a little bit better, I feel like we could have got way more done. Not had this situation with Nico, but we're using basically a full utility troop here. Oh, you know what?
It is good to be back in the fight.
Oh, we didn't get an interrogate card. Am I blind? Weird. Very weird. Okay. We'll set that up. So what's flying through there now? 222 damage. That's just gonna take care of him with the Soul Blast. Now we'll hero combo the other guy.
We will erase the very memory of that.
That's unfortunately probably a 1-star,
This good.
but
We've done it.
considering we're just playing with a bunch of cool mechanics, I'm pretty happy with that. We don't really have a strict damage dealer. Okay, I'll take a 2-star on that. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself, but yeah, that's fine. Totally cool. We got the credits. Nico unfortunately did go down. If she doesn't go down, I guess that's probably a 3-star. And like, I'm happy about that. We didn't draw her heal card that entire time. If you can believe it. Not once. Oh, book club meeting. Love that. Love that, love that. Let's just go chat with these guys real quick.
Nice shirt. Cool symbol.
Thank you. We could put Steve into the next friendship thing too. With the
You truly
compliment.
Did you read today's book?
Of course, but you'll get nothing out of me until the meeting.
Oh, right, okay. What about these guys?
Will I see you at the meeting?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Depends
Wolverine's
how
part of book
bored
club
I am.
now.
I have something for you.
A pair of cozy mittens?
Okay, so I'm not sure. I think some of our stuff is bugged because I cannot find a list of components that he wants.
Components for shop class.
Be honest, have I traveled back in time?
No, you sent me a message.
Right. I set those up before the last meeting. And you got one.
So, what should I do with these components?
I can take them.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If you hand them over, I can get Tony and Robbie talking again.
And if not?
I'll give them all back. Deal?
Agreed.
Oh, okay. So we wanted 2 rare blueprints in heroic essence. That's actually pretty big. But yeah, we don't have that list anywhere, as far as I can tell. We only have book club stuff. Oh, Emo Kid's here. Is this over a week ago? Oh my god. Oh my god. And see here, the last thing we have is a common with 25. So yeah, there's some stuff in there that needs to be fixed up for sure.
Hey.
I saw the real hunter come out the other day.
This is just going to be book club stuff. Let me see if there's any essences laying around. Oh, here's a Wundagore. Okay, what is the... It's Waxing Moon. It's Waxing Moon. Nice.
Hunter, hello.
Hello, Agatha.
Yo, it's good to see you.
Time for book club. You coming?
Let's do it.
Meet you there.
Let's get moving.
Okay. Welcome to the club, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why. That's just perfect for him.
I didn't realize Steve knew the author. I really should have read this when he first asked.
Okay, you want to kick us off?
If you haven't already, you should welcome Logan.
I did. I was right in front of you.
Can we start?
I am ready.
Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops, but his drive for personal glory affected every choice he made. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle. His recklessness led to the death of himself and every soldier he commanded.
His mistake was making decisions to elevate his own standing instead of his troops.
Makes sense. The better they do, the more he gets credit for leading them to victory. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
This George Washington reminds me of you.
You'd better not say it's the hair.
No, you keep counsel at Central. Once you make up your mind, you assign missions to the rest of us.
Huh. Leads like George Washington. I'll take it. More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed upon you by those whom you lead.
And that's where the book gets its title?
Right. The mantle of authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
And now I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. But the Avengers isn't a military organization. If I gave Tony an order, he'd laugh in my face. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice. I have to show that putting in the effort today will make a better tomorrow.
It cannot be as simple as you make it sound.
Oh, it never is. It's a constant struggle, and you won't always see eye to eye. Still, I find it's absolutely worth the effort. Leadership you can gain, but trust, that you have to earn. But I find little enjoyment in talking about myself, so yeah, let's end this.
Oh, really?
here.
Because you totally picked the book that
All right,
had you
we'll call it
highlighted.
here. Next month is Hunter. Do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan #5, The Last Queen of Deimos.
What is that
Is
exactly?
that a comic book?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
I feel like they should have let me pick a book.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book club if he's not going to read the books.
You are not required to do so.
Come on, it's the principle.
I'm actually surprised Steve recommended this book.
Why?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable with praise, especially from someone he respects.
What did you think?
Well, the punch is decent, but there should have been a bigger spread.
What I meant, what did you think about book club?
I just told you. Thumbs up for punch, thumbs down for snacks.
Good girl, Charlie.
Well, at least Logan showed up.
You did not think he would.
I wasn't sure he'd be into book club, and I don't know what to expect from that book of his.
I don't know. I'm into it.
The name
Sounds
alone
different.
has me intrigued.
Maybe you're right. I should learn to roll with the unexpected.
You welcomed a resurrected demon slayer into your life. Now we read books together.
Can't argue with that. When you first joined, I wanted you to keep an open mind about book club. I owe Logan the same courtesy you showed me.
Good call.
On your way out?
I should leave.
Later then.
Later, Gator. Okay, we got a guarding strike. Hold on. This is... Oh, I see. Brooklyn Handshake. Fine. And the best defense. Now, what's the upgrade here? Block equal to damage dealt for 2 turns. I feel like we take this and upgrade best defense. On KO, draw 2 cards. Let's go here. And guarding strike. We've had this before. Let's get Wolverine his book club shirt. Welcome, buddy. Looks good on you. Okay, so that's still the old book. I'm gonna have to read the new one tomorrow. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I don't think there's anything else we need to do.
Good.
We need to take care of each other more than ever.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Bye, Sarah. So, we've had a lot of main story missions lately. I'm not in any super rush. Start the mission with +2 moves. I'm not in a super rush to hit the next story mission, but if we don't have any good side mission rewards, then I would go towards the next story one. So read the book. Cool. Copy in the library.
I like to come here, away from all the noise.
It is heartwarming.
I think
that
this
I
is
am
level
not
5
noise
for
to
her.
you.
Obviously, you're better than that. Maybe even, you know, my equal.
I cannot believe the Dark Child sees me as an equal.
Just be honored and never mention it again.
But this is a moment I will treasure for eternity, Ileana. Maybe I can even ask Robbie to make us matching t-shirts to commemorate it.
You're the worst. So bad you might even impress the likes of Mephisto.
That does not sound appealing.
Better to impress the Prince of Lies than to provoke his contempt. What he respects, he also fears. I will never apologize for being comfortable with my darkness, and neither should you.
The darkness is ours to wield. It is our strength. There is no shame in owning up to what we are and what we can do.
You are right, Hunter. More than right. I needed an ally and a friend like you for a long time. Someone that embraces their darkness and makes me feel comfortable with mine.
I am honored I can be that friend to you, Ileana.
It was an unexpected gift, but one I am happy to receive. When this battle is over, you should come back with me. Join the X-Men.
Tempting.
Is that your plan? Rejoining the X-Men?
Maybe. Piotr would love it if I came back.
What about Nico, Robbie, and Blade, the Midnight Suns? You would really leave them?
Once you are a son, you never really leave, no matter where you go. In any case,
That explains a lot of
we can
the
continue
Marvel
fighting side by side in the
comic book
future.
group crossovers
If there
and stuff.
is a future, that is.
Ileana, you and the Suns are the future. At least, you have given me hope for it.
Don't get too sentimental on me, Hunter. I was just beginning to like you.
If you would have told me that the first person I would max friendship with would be Magik, I would have said, you're crazy. Hunters reach the maximum friendship level with the hero. Reaching maximum friendship with the hero unlocks their Midnight Sun challenge at the Armory. These are special challenge missions for each hero that, when completed, reward the hero with an all-new legendary suit and legendary ability. If the Armory upgrade has not yet been built in the Forge, complete Ghost Rider's Forge and Hellfire research to gain access. Note, the Hunter can still earn friendship XP and prestige friendship levels with this hero to earn further gameplay and cosmetic rewards. God, it just is... It's so tempting. So tempting. Okay, well, let's get to it, shall we? Amazing Fantasy. Have we not seen this one before? I feel like we might have two of those now. Avengers. Return to Captain America as he joins the Avengers. The legend lives. Captain America steps out of the ice into the modern era. We'll grab that, and then we'll leave the rare ones now. Somebody has a question outside. Let's do the request.
Hey,
Complete the threat room with her. We get an upgraded ability and 10 hunter strength. I mean, yeah. Easy.
Ah, thanks, Hunter.
No problem.
I like the shirt, but I wish we'd made hoodies.
How do you sleep at night?
Is there a problem?
My eyelids closed?
No, I'm literally asking how you manage to sleep at night. Here, at the Abbey.
What keeps you awake?
The roar of the ocean, winds moaning through the rafters, the little girl in the tattered dress who croaks, "I know what you did," from my bedside mirror.
What?
Ah, you mean Prudence. She says that if you do not wash your hands after using the restroom.
I get the sense you aren't taking this seriously.
I get the sense you are not taking your personal hygiene seriously.
Oh,
Nice,
you
nice.
want me to admit this is strange, don't you? No, no way. I can figure this out on my own. Think, Tony, think. What if I slept in the suit? Turn the sound dampeners on? Set it to vibrate if there's an emergency? Huh.
That's funny. I wonder if that leads anywhere with him being all concerned about whatever seems to be haunting him.
I'm quite pleased.
Okay,
with these
Phoenix
results.
Flame. This is actually massive, I think. Consume half of their health. Oh. Okay, didn't know about that part. Consume half of an existing hero's health to revive an ally with that health. Free. Still, on this difficulty where we don't have any revives, that's pretty impressive. That is pretty awesome. Okay, so I need an artifact. Otherwise, I can't do any more research, which just kind of sucks.
How's it going, boss? Say the magic word. These should definitely give you an edge.
Bands of Fire. That is new, isn't it? Knock back in any direction. It's a Light Hunter card. We're not going to use it. Trapdoor. Move an enemy. I like that. This is a way that you can set up for knockbacks, shoves, whatever, that are a little bit more complicated. Sometimes an enemy's at the edge and it's like hard to deal with. Blood magic with a mod on redraw gains 66 block. Quick soul slash. We have 2 of these already, so that's out. Let's re-roll it. Kick with knockback. I could give her a lot more damage. I guess we're gonna take trapdoor and blood magic here. None are particularly awesome, I don't think.
Always a pleasure.
I want to see what it costs to make one of these. I bet it's a ton of heroic. Oh, it's not even that bad. It's not that bad. We get 1, obviously. Let me get another vampiric essence. Let me grab a focusing beacon here.
This will do nicely.
Situationally, this is nice, I guess. Depending on the mission type.
To be prepared.
Okay, let's meet with Steve.
Lovecraft, Crowley, transcendental magic, conquest through technology and mysticism by Victor Von Doom. Guessing this library doesn't carry the Hardy Boys.
Now that's a
I am
classic.
unfamiliar with their work.
I read Hardy Boys.
I brought you here, Hunter, so we might reconnect with your roots. To remind you of who you are, where you came from, and where you can go. And more importantly, who I believe you can become.
I appreciate your effort, Steve, but simply put, why me?
Why not you, Hunter? Have you ever stopped to ask yourself that? Keep striving to be the best version of the Hunter you can be. If you keep doing the work, nothing will be out of your reach. Except for that row of encyclopedias at the top of that bookshelf. I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a ladder for that.
Is that a short joke? It's a short joke. Okay, so he starts combat with block now. That's good. We'll take that. +2 hero combos is an extra reward. I need to go to the library. I need to read that book.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, The Adventures of Crash Morgan, number 5, The Last Queen of Deimos. 9, Escape to the Golden Wastes. Princess Anilla paced atop the dune's crest, her sapphire carapace in stark contrast to the ochre sand. It's no use, Crash. The moment the council crowns me queen, Deimos and Phobos go to war. Crash activated ROMUTT's, I guess that's the dog thing, built-in spectrometron, and scanned the barren landscape for any sign of pursuit. The Zorgots will never allow it, Crash said as the matron chirped and warbled. They rely on Martian hyper-ore to power their fleets. Satisfied they were alone, Crash dialed up shelter and hidden on Romat's control box. Now, had I known the history of the Star Scepter, I never would have returned it to your moon. Princess Anilla turned to him, most of her eyes afire in the light of the setting sun. After the catastrophe on Venus, none could doubt your word, she finally said. And how were you to know our history? The theft of the Star Scepter robbed the Solar Kings of their power and led to the ceasefire with Phobos. Now, because of a loophole in an ancient treaty, the Council must use the Star Scepter to crown me the first Solar Queen of Deimos. As soon as that happens, the ceasefire ends, she sighed. I have never felt so lost. Good thing you aren't, Princess, Crash smiled as Romat swiveled east, electro tail spinning rapidly. There's shelter for the night, 3 decamiles that way. The princess turned briskly and worked her way down. We should hurry, the sand maws are hungrier at night. 16, Demosian standoff. Glaxo Gorp raised a gloved hand and snapped. Zorg troopers, leave us. The Emerald Guard kept their Prisma bows trained on Crash. Glaxogorp's tone softened. Crash Morgan's vows are sacrosanct. My safety is guaranteed, yours is not. Please, my loyal guards, allow me to save your lives for once. Crash kept the Hydrogun trained on Glaxogorp until the Zorg troopers departed the flypod. Pilot, I'm new in town. Your monoculus is a striking landmark. I'd like to see it from every angle. Princess Anilla, still disguised as the pod pilot, obviously, ignited the flypod blast conduit as she bobbed it skillfully amongst the sky traffic of the Demosian capital. She slid a prehensile ear below the passenger isolation field. Defiance is meaningless, she heard Glaxogorp say. War disrupts the flow of hyper-ore to Zorgot. Having weighed all options, the Grand Hegemons left me with 2. Ensure Princess Anilla is crowned queen, at which point Her Majesty cedes her entire government to Zorgot rule. If she refuses to appear or refuses to cede control, the Zorgot blockade remains until the Sapphire Legion arrives to pacify the entire moon. Crash waved away the Judiciator's argument. What if there was a third option? Fair warning, it is somewhat unconventional. Glaxogorp narrowed his eye stalks. I'm listening. 25, the Antechamber of Destiny. In the monocular vestibule. The princess who would be queen sat next to the unmoving Crash suit. Magna manacles bound the wrists. Its helmet remained as bronze as its clamshell exterior. The suit's occupant did not stir. She scowled. This will never work, Glaxogorp. Zorgot's premier judiciator adjusted the gray piping on his emerald vac uniform. But you know, it must to ensure the peace, Princess Anilla. He noted her tails twitching in frustration. Do not betray yourself to the Demos Council. Any disruption will lead to the Sapphire Legion. Well, this goes against everything I was raised to believe. The Zorgot paused. I understand your reservation, but you know this is best for all parties. I don't know why he's a pirate now. He smiled sadly, glancing at the bronze suit, except for one. The Demosian princess spoke quietly but firmly. Crash Morgan does not deserve this fate. Perhaps not, but one must learn to live with that fate. What fate provides. 3 lights appeared on the door to the council chambers. As must we all. In one smooth motion, he lifted the Crash suit and placed it carefully over his shoulder. After you, princess. Yeah, I mean, those were a lot of cool words that I've never read before. I don't know what the frick that was, but... Okay, this we've seen. I
see.
I don't know what's going on with that painting, if anything. Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we will do 2 things. We're gonna do the Magik special mission, which is very exciting. Should be a puzzle, and I imagine gonna be complicated because it's magic. And then we're also going to do the threat room. Are there any abilities I want to upgrade here?
Next level.
We can afford to do this one. Let's do the best defense for Cap.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Combat therapy. Cannot use moves. Yeah, we should do that, but I should put her in the threat room first, I guess. And sparring-wise, epic blueprint. And starts each mission with block. I should give this to Cap. I want him to be good.
We could go a few rounds.
So, I'll try to remember to put Nico into combat therapy after the threat room. And then we'll do the challenge for, or we'll do the challenge for Magik first. But anyway, thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.